What's up, everybody? Demon Waffle here, and I'm going to explain the buy menu really quickly to you guys. So you have your sidearms, you have SMGs, rifles, shotguns, snipers, heavy, armor, and your abilities. Pretty simple stuff here. If you guys have played CSGO, then you understand how buy rounds work. At the end of every match, you get a specific amount of money depending on how well or not well you did. If you go on a winning streak, you get extra money. If you go on a losing streak, you get extra money. So there's a kind of balance in case you guys are losing quite a lot of rounds. You're still getting money to buy next round. The first round you start with 800 credits, which means you can purchase up to the highest sidearm. So if you want to take the Sheriff pistol, which is pretty common, most people take the Sheriff pistol. You can also buy light shields, which is no headshot damage blocked, which is not as helpful. And then there's also Frenzy, which is a pretty common pick if you want to use all 800 on first round. There's two first rounds. So at the beginning of the game, you have an 800 credit round, and then at the middle point of the game, when you switch sides, you also have an 800 credit round. So just be wary, and if you're the round before the midway of the game, you make sure you spend as much money as you can to allow you to, get rid of any extra money you have, because if you die with it before the round switch, you lose all your money anyways. So really common loadouts right now are the Vandal. So you run Vandal, heavy shields, and then you buy some abilities. That's pretty much like the common weapon along with the common armor pick up, as well as some abilities depending on who you're playing. Each character has their own set of abilities, and each one of these three left ones you have to purchase before you can actually use it. Your ultimate is charged up by killing people. We can go over that in a different tutorial, but this is just a quick basics of econ and buying in Valorant. So some just quick tips while you're in here. If you actually normally on the left hand side when you're in a game, there's actually going to be a list of people. You can actually request any gun by hitting right click.
I need a drop.
And if a player on the left side requested a gun, you can actually it'll have a little button to give them the requested gun if you have extra money. Really helpful if you're playing with friends or if you just want to be a good teammate and you have some extra money laying around because you got a nice 4 or 5K the round before. So those are just some basics. You'll be able to really get into it, but some just common tactics in the game to remember is if you lose the first pistol round, which is the 800 credit very first round of the game, you usually want to save the round after that. If you save your second round, then by third round, you'll be able to purchase a, let's just say Vandal, or a Vandal and heavy shields. You should have enough money accumulated regardless if you won, if you had any kills or not. You should definitely consider saving your second round. And that usually goes for if you go on a losing streak, you want to probably save an extra round in there. And by save rounds, you basically means you don't buy anything. You just buy, if you want, you can buy just a pistol, or you can just buy like a light shield armor, because you'll get that money back no matter what. But you want to try and save as much money as you can on those rounds, just so that when you if you do lose again, you have enough money to buy whatever you want. And then obviously if you somehow manage to win on a save round, which we've done, plenty of times in the past, then you'll have extra money to spend more when you get into, and you can buy more skills, abilities, or, if you can't afford a heavy shield, then you can at least get a heavy shield. That's pretty much all my tips and tricks for buying, saving, econ, understanding like the basics around that. If we want to go more in depth, definitely follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/demonwafflegg, as well as follow me here on YouTube. I will be providing more tutorials and things like that in the future. Hope this was helpful to people that are newer to Valorant and people that are like coming over from, like, let's say Overwatch or Apex or Fortnite, that don't really understand the whole buying system and round system. Hopefully this was a good general tutorial, and if we want more in-depth tutorials, please let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys so much. Have a great day.